It was a beautiful day, an amazing day of impact. Uche Ogalwe, the convener of Higher Touch Network with her team, visited Nenye in Umueri in Anambra East local government area of Anambra State on a medical outreach. We reached out to the people of the village and we could not but realize that the people, the villagers, were in dire need of someone that will reach out to them. We saw elderly people, we saw old people who were sick and they needed medical attention. The team,
Good morning. Good morning.
they had to
Good
do
morning.
the
Good morning.
bit they could do to reach out to humanity in love, and they had to do the least they could do, even though what they did was all they could do at the time they did it. Special thanks to Uche Ogalwe and the team, Dr. Ada Williams, Nurse Florence, Gwacham Chidiogo, Linda Nodiogo, and Dr. Chinaza. Of course, I, Oma, your very sweetheart on radio, TV, and social media, was also there to cover the event and to ensure that we have a memory and a memorial of all that happened on that day. It was a beautiful day. It was an amazing day because we set out to impact. You know, we found out that a lot of persons were really sick and they didn't have enough money to take themselves to the hospital. From the tests that were run, we also found out that a lot of persons could not even afford the basic things, something as basic as going for regular checkup, going for checking their blood sugar level, checking their cholesterol level, which is very, very important. You know, we started first of all by addressing the people, welcoming them to the event, which of course Uche Ogalwe, who is the leader of the team, did by welcoming everyone into the event. After Uche's welcome address, we also had the President General of the community who came to address the villagers. As we prepared the villagers, we prepared their minds to go through the medical checks. Of course, the villagers were filled with joy, they were ecstatic because, I mean, in this time and era where inflation is hitting Nigeria here and there, one of the largest thing to afford right now is affordable health care. The team walked around to ensure that the villagers they were checked. First of all, we had to check their blood pressure, which Linda Nodioko had to do, and of course, from checking their blood pressure level, we had to also the nurse Florence was also there to check and to check their vital signs. Also, there was a blood test which was run by Gwacham Chidiogo and Uche Ogalwe, who is a microbiologist. And from running the blood test, they had to get to the doctor, Dr. Ada Williams, who had to write prescriptions for them. You know, the essence of writing prescriptions for them was for them to go to the pharmacy shops and to get these drugs by themselves. In that way, when they get to the pharmacy shop, they can hand over the prescription given by the doctor. It was really an amazing outing. It was a great outing because one of the things I noticed is the way to care for elderly people. For example, Nurse Florence I noticed the way she was so calm. There was this particular elderly man that she was checking. The first thing she did was to say something that could make the man laugh. And it brought to mind the way healthcare providers treat their patients. For example, someone goes to the hospital and the person does not get the adequate care. Not just that the person doesn't get the adequate care. The healthcare provider that is supposed to take care of the person is not even happy. Probably because of the inflation, because of what's happening. You find out that a lot of people, they come to their workplaces with a hangover of what is going on in their families, what's going on in the country, what's going on around them, without necessarily knowing that people that came to the hospital are really sick and they need help. I mean, if they don't need help, what would be the need for them to come to the hospital? Absolutely no need at all. So after today, after being a part of this medical outreach, I was really inspired. I was motivated, knowing that these healthcare workers, especially for those of them that take their time to take care of the patients, take their time to listen to the patients, take their time to offer the services, the medical services that these patients need, that they deserve accolades. Indeed, healthcare workers deserve accolades across all strata. Anyone working in the healthcare system deserves accolade. Another thing that I realized from this outreach is that probably you're 18 right now, or you're 25, or you're 35, or you're 40, or you're 50. You will not be 50 forever. At some point, you'll be 60. In fact, if you get up to 60, consider yourself blessed. At some other point, you could even be 70. If you get up to 70, consider yourself indeed blessed. Because aging is a process. Like, it is part of the process of living. Just the same way that a child is born. A child is born, and before you know it, the child is 5 years, and before you know it, the child keeps growing and growing and growing. Everything in life is a process. Because I saw elderly ones, I saw old people who were once as young as you and I. And this calls to mind a very important question that I asked myself. What are you living for? What impact are you making? The life that you have right now that you're young, what are you doing with your life right now? Like, what positive impact are you making in your environment? What would you be remembered for? Are you just living? Are you just existing? Are you making an impact? Are you living a life such that you are touching people around you? People around you, they look at you and they feel overwhelmed, they feel joy, they feel love because they have someone like you in their midst. Remember, you'll not be 18 forever. You'll not be 25 forever. And you'll not be 30 forever. Definitely, you're not going to be 40 forever. When you get to 50, consider yourself blessed. When you get to 55, you are blessed. When you hit 60, definitely blessed. 65, 70, 75, 80, consider yourself super duper blessed. But you can start today. Start thinking of what you can do to help humanity. Start thinking of what you can do to serve humanity. Whatever you find yourself, anything you are doing, think of service to humanity. Special thank you to Mrs. Uche Ogalwe, the convener of Higher Touch Network, who organized this medical outreach. I mean, because of this medical outreach, I was able to learn these things that I learned. I got inspired, I got motivated, I got the push, the move to work towards a greater humanity. I was inspired to, inspired more to do greater things for humanity and to know that the life we live, we should live for impact. Thank you so much for watching. And in case you're coming across my channels for the very first time, don't forget to subscribe and keep watching all the videos, because it's all about impact. We live for the impact, and I believe you should live for the impact. My name is Oma, your very sweetheart on radio, TV, social media, sweetheart everywhere. God bless you. Bye.